Yo, went to a traveling comic book thing today with my fiance and my two loving parents. Yeah, I stayed up until like 6:30 in the morning. Shh, don't tell anyone. And then, kind of I had to get up at 10, so I'm slightly tired. So this might be the only video that gets posted today. But you know what? I'll talk about what videos are going to get posted tomorrow in a second. But right now, let's look at my comic book haul because I got a lot. Okay, let's start with Absolute Superman Noir Edition. Yeah, this is Absolute Superman #1. I've been wanting to read the Absolute universe, and I think Absolute Superman and Wonder Woman are probably my two most look forward to the ones that I look forward to the most. So yeah, I definitely had to get this. This was only $6, which isn't bad, but yeah, I don't know. I just really wanted it, and it's Noir Edition, which is just really cool. I like the cover. It looks sexy, sleek, even mysterious. Next up, we got Shadowhawk #2. I have #1. I've got a whole bunch of them, but #2 is one that I could never find whenever I bought a whole bunch of them. I have #1 in a really shiny, glossy, like it's pulled up type of cover. You know what I mean. If you're a comic book fan, you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I just like Shadowhawk. You're gonna see very quickly that other than Absolute Superman, I got a whole bunch of Image comics. Let's just look through all of them now, I guess. But yeah, Shadowhawk #2 I'm gonna have to read because I still haven't read it. I read all of them except #2. Next up, we got Youngblood Strike File #1, which looks absolutely sick. Yeah, I like Youngblood. I might do a whole video talking about Youngblood just because I like them so much, but yeah, I got Strike File #1. And then I got Strike File #2 as well. Yeah, that's a sick looking Chapel. Like he looks absolutely amazing. The 90s art style. I have another Youngblood that's even more 90s, but this one is absolutely awesome. It just looks sick. I haven't read any of the Strike File ones, but I have read the original Youngblood stuff just online. I own a whole bunch of them, but they're all out of order, so I went ahead and bought a whole bunch of Youngblood ones just from different runs and stuff. But yeah, I got 1 and 2 of Strike File now. Then we got Youngblood #0, which, as you can tell, it's before, Spawn got to Chapel. Yeah, yeah, I might make a whole video talking about how brutal that was. And then we got Youngblood #2. Now, okay, I could not tell if this was a different run. This is obviously a different art style and such, but I could not tell if it was a different run or something. So hopefully it wasn't. I think it was #2. But then on the back, there's also a ad for the Youngblood revamp thing. That's they're redoing all of the old ones. So I mean, I don't know, man. But yeah, that's #2, I think. Then I got Youngblood #3 because, obviously. And then I went ahead and got the Youngblood, whatever that says right there behind the people, #1. I honestly don't know what run this is. I'm going to have to look it up and just see what run it is because I cannot read that for the life of me. And I don't really know what it is. And then I got Youngblood Yearbook #1, which looks absolutely amazing. I don't really know any of the characters up here on the cover, but the art style yet again is just chef's kiss. The 90s Image Comics especially art style is just absolutely perfect. And then I got Scorched Volume 1. I have Scorched issues 1 to 4, but Volume 1 does contain issues 1 to 6, so I basically just got 2 new ones, plus it is a pretty girthy volume, so I did pretty good on that. And the art of Gunslinger Spawn in the back reaching for his gun is absolutely amazing. I'll probably do a full-on review for issues 1 to 6, just one at a time, or maybe all together later, but yeah, I don't know. Scorched Volume 1 is absolutely sick. And then I also got a Spawn card. There There we go. Let that do its thing. Which also has his a few facts about him and stuff, which looks absolutely amazing. This was only $7. I say only, but I don't even know if that's a good price. But it's Spawn, so I had to buy it. I'll lay that right there for now. And I also bought a Thing card, which also has his stats and some fun facts about him and such. It's actually really cool. I might show the front and back of it later just as a short, but I thought this was really cool. And then I also got this. They had homemade coasters that they made. There's a little bit of bumps on it and stuff, but it is really cool, I think. It's just the Pit and the Max, which is absolutely amazing. There was also a Gunslinger Spawn that I was going to get, but I ended up putting it back because it was one of the circular ones, and honestly, it was not big enough for any cups. But this one was bigger, so I ended up getting it. And then there was also one that was Youngblood, but it was also a circular one. And then there was also a Booster Gold one that I really wanted, but I could only get one. And yeah, I feel like you guys know what my favorite comic book universe is after seeing everything that I got. It's definitely Image Comics. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to read through Absolute Superman and the Scorched Volume 1 tonight. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to read. If you guys want reviews over any of this stuff, or basically any comic book, I have a whole bunch of comic books, like a bunch. I might do a whole just showing off all my comics one day if you guys feel like watching that. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video showing off my haul. This is a lot of stuff, and all of them except Absolute Superman and Scorched #1 is $1, and the cards and the coaster. The coaster was only $5. Yeah, I just got a whole bunch of cool stuff and I want to show it off. Yeah, tell me what your favorite Image Comics his hero or villain or whatever, just character in general is. I was there and I was looking at the Witchblade comic and it was $100. It wasn't graded or anything. They had a whole bunch of graded comics there, and I don't know why it was $100. That's insane. But yeah, if you haven't read the Witchblade series, you should read that, and the Darkness. Darkness is really good too. I'm pretty sure both of those are Image, but the Darkness has been owned by multiple companies, I'm pretty sure, and so is Witchblade, I'm fairly certain. But yeah, I don't know. Tell me what your favorite Image Comics character, or just comic book character in general. Tell me if you think there are any comic books that I should read, or you think I haven't read. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me what you think the best pull is from this haul. Honestly, I think Scorched Volume 1 is probably my favorite. But plus, all of the Youngblood stuff, new Youngblood stuff, I'm always open to that. But yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to show this off. So what was I gonna say at the end? Oh yeah, I've been talking about doing a Iron Man 1 to 3 retrospective type of thing, talking about if it was ever good or whatever. That'll either be tomorrow or the next day, and I'll probably do, like I said, a review for Scorched as I read it. I've already read volumes 1 to 4, but I'm going to go ahead and reread it since I got, not volumes, but issue, you know what I mean, issues 1 to 4, but I'm going to go ahead and read the first volume and maybe do a review over each issue as I go on. But yeah, I don't know. Tell me what your favorite comic book character is of all time is. And as always, like, subscribe, and see ya.